can take away all my suits, all my fancy toys, but I'll always be the Iron Man. Oh. Yo, what's going on, guys? Diamond Gamer here, and welcome back to another mod showcase. I'm here with the Mr. Sheep himself. Okay, apparently he doesn't want to be here, but I'm reviewing a superheroes mod. Now, it's not Superheroes Unlimited. I know what you're thinking. I'm just gonna pop this on and fly up to where I need to go. This mod is like, it has less content than the Superheroes Unlimited mod, but I personally think it's better. So first of all, I am showing off my favorite superhero, the Iron Man suit. Now, obviously, it has flight. If you just tap the space bar, so the jump button, you can just fly. It's not a double tap, it's just a normal tap. And this animation for the flying is much better. It actually looks like he's flying forward. Backward looks a little screwy. He's kind of like going to sleep. Sleeping away the day and night. And I'm falling now. I'm gonna die. Well, gotta fly back to Stark Towers over here, and we'll get right into how you get these awesome suits in your survival world. So if you just download this mod, I can pop this off right about now, and you'll spawn in your world, and you can make the suit fabricator. Now, to make the suit fabricator, you can go and just let me switch to creative here, and I will show you guys the crafting recipe for this thing. Come on. Crafting recipe is this is the crafting recipe. You need 1 tritium, which is the stuff you see right here, and then with the 2 tritium, you also need 4 blocks of iron, 1 stone, and 2 stone slabs, and you get a suit fabricator. Now that's not it. Once you get the suit fabricator, you need to get a lot more 2 tritium. Now this spawns like diamonds. The only difference between this and diamonds is that this does not look like diamonds. I guess there's 2 differences, but this does not look like diamonds, and also it spawns much more rarely. It spawns it spawns the same rarity as diamonds, only it doesn't spawn in clusters. It spawns one at a time. But what you do is, when you have this, you can right click on it, and you're in here. Now, another reason I like this more than the Superheroes Unlimited mod is because you don't need to remember all kinds of fancy recipes. You just pop your 2 tritium gems in there, and you see I have 32,768 points. Now, each suit costs a certain amount of points. Let's go for, say, Ant-Man. One piece of his set costs 2,300 points. So if I were to get the helmet, that cost me 2,300. So you see I'm down 30,464. So if I just go up and buy the entire suit here, it cost me around 20-ish 2 tritium gems. And then if I pop it on, each superhero has their own superpowers. It's usually manipulated by the N and M keys. So if I press N on here, no, M. Well, no, let's just see what size manipulation. Okay, so there we go. N shrinks him down, and you can walk around like a little Ant-Man, and it has it's a better animation than the Superheroes Unlimited mod. I can tell you that much. And then if M to regrow, and I don't believe you can get any bigger. But the thing is, you have to watch that little green bar at the bottom where your XP bar usually is. If I was in survival, it would be like above my XP bar, I think. But once it gets down to the bottom, you go into this like alternate dimension where there's all kinds of atoms and stuff, and yeah, that's not a whole lot of fun. So if we just take this off, that is Ant-Man's only power. As you can see, you take 85% less damage, plus 2 fall resistance, plus 0.5 jump height, and plus 2.5 punch damage. So if we take that off, I'll do Iron Man again for a minute because I like Iron Man. Iron Man has propelled flight, which I showed you, repulsor blast, and hovering. And it also, I almost forgot to show you the other stats. 95% damage reduction, 120% attack damage, and -2 sword damage, but plus 6.5 punch damage. So his punches are beastly, and his sword damage not so much. So if I just fly up here, I'll just go in here. You can see the flight. You can see he's flying. But if you hit the M key, hover, like M as in like milk or something, I don't know, but then you hover, you get the hovering effect. You could just kind of floats up and down a little bit, but you generally stay in the same area. After that, if you also want the repulsor blast, you hit the N key and your arm goes out like this, and then right click and you blast. Also, although you will not see this if you have your particles at decreased or minimal. I just learned that now. And you can do multiple in a row if you want. You can. There has to be a little bit of time in between them, but you can do them all in a row if you want. And then once you're done hovering, you can just press M and you'll fall to the ground. But you won't take any fall damage. And I also set up some other superhero in here, some superhero things in here. I'm just gonna clear my inventory for now and pick up this meat again. So for down here, we are also in Stark Towers. So I thought that's pretty fitting for a superhero, for the superhero mod, but I don't know. And if we jump all the way down here, I set up the Avengers and the Justice League. Now there isn't much from either. This is the entire Justice League that is in the mod. We're missing a bunch of the key ones. I mean they're all key, but I mean we're missing our staple Superman, my favorite of the Justice League. But we have the Justice League. They all have their different abilities, and then we have the Avengers over here who have even less. Wow, and that's cool. I didn't know Iron Man's stuff lighted up in the dark, but yeah. So I'm gonna go through them all, starting over here with the Justice League. This is 1.7.10, so for the armor stands you have to click the plate at the bottom, and then you can grab Batman's suit right onto me. And it doesn't look so good because I have that thing sticking through from my mouth. But for Batman, we have utility belt and gliding. So we can glide through the air. I'm not sure how. I'm not going to attempt it right now. Probably N or M. But then, if we hit N, you see we switch to batarang. Now we can throw batarangs by right-clicking. And then if it'll reload once we're out of batarangs. And then they're pretty cool. They're like on the ground or something. If we hit N again, it switches to, I think, a ice grenade. Okay, that's cool. And I think there's a smoke grenade yet too. Yes, there's the smoke grenade. Alright, so once you hit M, you can switch through those things. The batarang, ice grenade, smoke grenade. And then if you also, for the... Ooh, I'll just fix this quickly. If you hit N, the M key, it switches from your fist to whatever you had selected. So if you had, say, batarang selected with the key N, then if you hit M, you can switch between your fist and your batarang, so that you can like throw your batarangs, and then if you hit M again, you switch to fist, and then you won't throw your batarangs. And yeah, that's Batman, I think, in a nutshell. Oh, no, actually not. I forgot gliding. Well, everything has to be tested, right? N? No. Oh, gliding. Oh, it works like the Elytra. Okay, I was just spamming buttons there. Gonna fly right back up here, and we'll try that one more time before we move on to the rest of the Justice League. So definitely comment below which is your favorite Marvel, Avengers, or DC Justice League. I personally think I like the Avengers better, although I do like Superman and Batman. Yep, you can glide as Batman. It looks pretty sick too, like awesome. Let's see if we can glide back up. No, apparently we can't. So if we get back up here now to Stark Towers, it would be a lot faster if I have my Iron Man suit right about now. I'll just switch back into first person view, and then I can throw some batarangs on the way. No, actually an ice grenade, because those are more fun. More fun, not more fun. Alright, so if I just pop that back over on here. Can I open this, please? Can I? Please? No? No, you're not going to let me. Okay, do I have to take this off, maybe? Okay, thank you. I'm just going to pop that back on here. And the Flash. Now, it's no mystery what the Flash does. If you press N, you get super speed. Now, it's kind of hard to control. It's really interesting. It looks awesome. It looks awesome, like the effect coming out the back as you're running. But also, the thing I like way better about the Flash than the super speed is the ability to slow down time. If you press M, time is slowed down. So you're still running as fast, and the effects are coming out your back. But whoa, you slowed down time, and I can prove it if I hit M and N to get rid of all my powers, and then hit that to get me back there. I'm gonna grab myself up a skeleton because this is the best part. Oh, it's in peaceful. Just gonna pop that over there, and then if we pop skeletons down and switch to 0, and then we hit M. Whoa, they're frozen. And then their arrows go so slowly, and they spin around. It's pretty awesome, if you ask me. Anyway, I'm just gonna quickly pop it back into peaceful, and we can move on to the next superhero. Oh, and I seem to have the frozen effect from Batman's ice grenade. I think that's what it's from. Not totally sure, but if I take that off and just pop that back in there. We're moving on to Martian Manhunter, possibly the most overpowered superhero in the mod. So, shapeshifting, intangibility, invisibility, flight, and fire. But you get a fire weakness. 99% damage reduction, 250% attack damage, 2 sword damage, 12 punch damage. So, I forgot to show you the other ones, but we can go and look at them right now. So, Batman has 95% damage reduction, 5 fall resistance, 60% attack damage, 1.5 jump height, 30% sprint speed, and 8 punch damage. The Flash, super speed, enhanced reflex, cellular regeneration, accelerated perception, 90% damage reduction, 5 fall resistance, 1 jump height, 4 base speed levels, and 2 punch damage. For Martian Manhunter, we hit N, and we can choose a disguise. So we can put in any player. So if I were to put in my own name, we could be like me. I can be like me. I shapeshift into myself, which is kind of weird, but I mean, like, I have my skin and everything, so then you can change into any. You can also fly the same way you fly with Iron Man, only you don't get the same effect, which I think I don't like that as much. It's kind of like the creative flying, but then we can shapeshift into anything. So if I hit N, you can input cow, for instance, and then we'll shapeshift into a, not what I was expecting, but we did shapeshift into a cow. Let me see. Capital C is what I want. Nope. I'm still a cow in a tuxedo. Well. You can shapeshift into anything you want. You can shapeshift into a creeper if you want, and then you'll get this creepy little like creeper skin. It's kind of interesting. And then when you want to change back, you just go here and you just go clear, and then actually I think you have to take the suit off and then put it back on, and then you'll be fine. Yeah. And then if you hit M, M gives you the ability to, or maybe M doesn't do anything on the suit. What did everything do? Intangibility, invisibility. I think M should make you invisible, or it did when I was testing it. Not sure what M does, but anyway, that's Martian Manhunter. You can also fly through the ground somehow. I forget how, but if you download the mod, you can find out. I don't have to spend all day showing you everything. And now moving on to the Avengers. So I already showed you Iron Man, so I'm just gonna do Captain America yet. And Captain America, the coolest part is he has his shield. So if I pop into creative mode here to grab his shield for just one little second, and you can go down here. There's a lot of superhero weapons. There's the compound bow, there's some quivers and some arrows, Captain America's shield, which we'll be grabbing now, Deadpool's katanas, the cold gun, heat gun, Black Canary's tactical Tifanas, something like that, Tonfas, or I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway, with Captain America's shield, first of all, I'll show you what Captain America does. Cellular regeneration and enhanced reflexes. Cellular regeneration, I think, means you heal faster. Enhanced reflexes, I'm not really sure what it does. Plus 90% damage reduction, plus 7 fall resistance, 90% attack damage, 3 jump height, 40 sprint speed, and punch, or in 5 plus 5 punch damage. Now, if you right click with the shield, you get to block, and it looks pretty cool. And then if you have it in your inventory or your hotbar, but it's not not in your hand, it goes on your back. I think that's just awesome. It just looks awesome. I'm Captain America right now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, and then if you can punch with it. It's a weapon, does 4 damage, and you can jump higher, but you can't fly with Captain America or anything. But yeah, I think that's just about all there's to show with this mod. I mean, there is some more stuff that's at the bottom here that you can, like rings to make you go faster, and a bunch of other stuff, bunch more suits that I'll let you guys discover on your own. Here's the Velocity 9 potion that also makes you go fast, and some other random stuff. The Star Labs Metahuman Log. I think I'll show you this to you guys yet. It is powers and abilities, weaknesses, characters. So it basically tells you everything you need to know about the mod. Chapter 1, powers and abilities. You can click on any of those and learn about them. You can go through all of here, and then when you get to weaknesses, cold weakness, fire weakness, heat weakness, and then here comes the suit tiers. You can, so tier 1 suits, the weakest suits, and then you go to tier 2 suits, and then it comes to tier 3 suits, and then tier 4 suits. So yeah, I think that's just about all there's to show with this mod. Thank you guys all very much for watching, and from Captain America, this is me signing out. Peace.